Hi everyone, welcome back to Mind, Body and Energy. And today the reading is about the month June, how it will be for all of us first, and then we'll go for a pick a pile reading, and you may go ahead and pick the pile that calls to you. So let's go ahead and see first what is the June's energy coming like. Um, why am I stammering is because I suddenly realized that, oh my god, it's June already, the 6th month of the year already. 6 months. Crazy. All right, let's see how is June month going to be like. What are the themes of June collectively? What can we expect in June? Please let us know. Right, I'm going to pull six cards as usual, and let's go ahead. The first card that has popped up is the moon card, and the moon card talks about illusions, it talks about subconscious, it talks about um, hidden, it talks about occult, it talks about high emotions. So I feel like mental health has been popping up a lot this year, but I think it's just a boost from this year going to be like. So from the moon this month specifically is going to be like mental health awareness, and illusions can be there, occult practices and mysteries can be of something to talk about. Um, some revelation can also happen, things that were hidden. Um, some of the revelations would, like, some of the illusions would be succeeding this month. But overall, I do feel that collectively we are in a very confused state of being. We would need to be grounded. Ah, second card is Five of Swords, and Five of Swords here does talk about, like I said before, illusions and all. So, with Five of Swords here and illusions, I think that a lot of people would be getting cheated on, sadly. A lot of scamming is happening. So be very, very aware what you're signing, what you're talking about, who you're talking to, who you're trusting. So just be mindful of that, because not everyone would have best interest for you. Everyone is here to win. That's the energy somehow. It's very cutthroat. Maybe a lot of competitions are also. Card is Queen of Pentacles. Now, Queen of Pentacles talks about there's going to be a lot of. Okay, one more thing with the Five of Swords. It feels like a lot of people would want to derail you directly or indirectly. Maybe they're thinking still a best for you, but maybe they're still thinking themselves first. So you might get interrupted a lot from the people that not necessarily want you to go ahead or be certain way which they don't benefit from. So be mindful of that. Next card is Queen of Pentacles. It talks about, yes, still like we'll all will be thriving in career. It seems like still there is a lot of aloof energy, a loneliness in the air. So it might be that, people desperately are wanting to be in a relationship or in a connection, but don't know how to go about it. So they are a bit on a lonely side. uh why is this June month like getting heavier and heavier with each card? Next card is Three of Swords. So again, betrayal energy, cheating energy, your heart being heavy. um Whatever situation comes, make sure you go through it and do you feel through it. Do not suppress anything, do not store any energy in your body. Make sure movement is there always in your lifestyle. Also with Three of Swords, there's this that do not be in a victim energy. Do not think that you are low or less than anyone else. Do not underestimate yourself. All right, Next card is Six of Wands. So everyone wants to be a winner and everyone would be wanting to be the main character in their own life. That is why that is there is cutthroat energy. However, if open to, we all would be easily learning from each other. Um, so we should be open and not, if someone is at a position, not questioning it, but understanding their journey. Next and the last card for the month of June is Three of Pentacles. And Three of Pentacles talks about collaboration. It talks about discussion and debates. So going to the people who you really trust and coming up to a solution would be better than making solution yourself. Um, with three of pentacles, it also feels like a lot of people are going to talk about something. A lot of activists would be coming up and talking about something. A lot of activism basically is happening. um, a lot of chatter. I feel a lot of chatter, so a lot of conversations, talks, some necessary, some not, happening a lot, like a lot of talking happening in the month of June. So, yeah, maybe it is good for launching a podcast if you're that person. Maybe it's good to blabber on YouTube if you're that person, as in, if you want that career. Um, yeah, talking is off main light this month, it seems like. That was the month of June's reading. Now, center yourself and pick a pile that calls to you. If it's a number would be in the caption. Um, Center yourself, pick a pile, and let go. Trust. And yeah, I'll see you in your respective piles. Alright, pile number one. This is going to be your reading for the month of June. Let's see what cards have popped up for you. So first of all, we're going to check the tarot cards that has popped up for you. I've pulled out 6 cards. Alright, so pile one in the month of June. Alright, pile one. The first card that has popped up is to get out of your mind, get out of your past, get back on the path, get back the steering wheel of your life, and go for it. Like, whatever you have been thinking of doing, do it. Do not be in your mind. Do not stop before you start. Okay? Do not be a self sabotage. Second card that has popped up tells me that financially, materialistically, it will be all sorted. You will be very comfortable, um, quite abundant even. You'd feel safe with your finances. Actually, safe as in realistically, you are safe. Like there's not any lack. But because the next card is the card that is showing me that still, even though you're safe, but you don't want to be sorry in the future. So it's like you are um, you're hoarding money or hoarding things, hoarding energy because of lack mindset. So make sure whatever it is you're flowing and not hoarding, because if you hoard energy it will explode and not in a good way. So don't do that. With next thing is, again, you have a lot of abundance with you, but still you want someone to share it with. So there's some loneliness emotions that I'm seeing for you, pile one. It's like, crying in a luxury car. Like you are in a luxury car and there's comfort, you can order your favorite food and everything, but what you're craving is connection. So make sure you're not binge eating. That is also one of it that is popping for you guys. Yeah, the next card tells me that you guys would be looked upon, as in looked up, look up to, like people will be looking up to you. for guidance, for your teachings, for your skills. Maybe they are getting influenced by you. Maybe some of you are influencers, so they are directly looking at you and are getting inspired by you directly or indirectly. Maybe you're not an influencer. Maybe you have a normal 9 to 5 job, but the people that you're looking up to, you are looking up to you. And you're radiating charm, you're radiating beauty, you're radiating skills, you're radiating, it's like um it's like some, I don't know why this metaphor is coming, but it's like someone is saying I'm sapiosexual and you are my type. So that is what like people would be saying to you. I don't know why that came, but I think it's some intuitive message for someone specific. The last card here with the tarot tells me that you would need to balance. There'll be some um, seeds that you'll be sowing, that you'll be reaping, that you have sown before, because karma is coming. There, if some of you are legally involved, then it will be in your favor. Um, yeah, just do good and be good. Which basically means is do no harm to anyone, because instant karma you'll be getting this month. Now let's move on to oracle cards. We are going to look at angels and ancestor oracles. So the card that has popped up first is Stag, that says trust and thrive. So trust the universe. It's very straightforward as it is. Stag is a very strong animal. Um, it looks very innocent, but it has this big horn that can anytime be used. But the features of the animal is very delicate and innocent, and that's how you are. You in the inner strength is quite a lot. Maybe externally you look very like angelic and very soft features you might be having, but you are a force to be reckoned with. Next is drum. Drum says dream and journey. I think this month your dreams would be quite um, um, what's the word? Cryptic. So make sure that you're doing dream journaling. That's for some of you. And enjoy the journey of the dreams as well. I think there'll be some interesting dreams for you guys. Next is stargazer, that says set your higher sights higher. So again, look everything from higher perspective. Basically, for you guys, no, what is coming is that do not get stuck in whatever is happening right now. Do not put yourself in box and do not be just I and me and myself and this and here. Okay, yes, that is good when you are using it positively in terms of being present, but do not be in this state of mind when you are facing trouble and negative emotions. Step back and look from higher perspective. See, set your sights higher. That is what it means. Next is mountain, which is stand your ground. Again, stag and mountain together. Like some situation might come where you'll have to hold that ground. Do not lose your emotions. Do not lash out. Just hold it down. Hold it. Be an anchor. And the last angel and sisters card is medicine mother, that says honor your inner knowing. That is very important. Know what is difference between fear and what is intuition, and that would come when you'll start following that feeling, which is all knowing feeling. It's not coming from fear. Now fear feeling is somewhere you would know the reason why this feeling is coming, but with the gut feeling, it's more like you wouldn't know the reason, but it's coming so strong. It would feel like an owl talking to you or an old man talking to you, coming from an experience. So trust that. Moving on to Moonology deck. Uh, let's see what cards have popped up. First says bring love into the situation. So even though some of you are craving connection and are not getting it, but make sure you are loving yourself, providing that love to yourself, providing love to your chores, providing love to daily mundane activities, romanticizing life in a way, and also counting your blessings in the love that you are getting from other people as well. Next is take time to breathe out. Yes, I think some of like you guys would need timeouts in this month where you just need to be. So that would happen, or schedule for yourself. Next is your hard work is paying off. Like I said, you are going to reap a lot of seeds that you have sown. So, all the best for it because it's going to be good. The last is nothing will come out of the situation. So, this is for some of you. Again, it's the same mentality of, hitting the wall with the hammer again and again, and the wall is uh, and the wall is of an archaeological site which by doing that you are um, harming the whole architecture, harming the whole history of it by nailing, and you're not just absorbing it. You think that you can make it better, but years of experience, labors of past have made that archaeological structure. You nailing it won't make it better because you don't have that experience. You don't need to. It is beautiful as it is, if that makes sense. So nothing will come out of this situation. Do not keep hitting the nail on the wrong wall. Now let's move on to self-care that you can do this month. First is massage, second is dance, and third is make an altar. So again, massage is something to be present. I mean, all of the activities is something to be present, but it's a somatic activity, a touch that is provided to you from someone else by someone else, and they are bringing you to the moment. Dance is dance, like that movement, like I said, like move the energy in the beginning as well. Dance is great tool for you, and make an altar is straightforward, and it's great because like I said, sometimes you'll need time out this month specifically. So making an altar would make that safe space. And making an altar does not always mean putting gods, goddesses and religious or spiritual stuff. It can also have things that you really admire, things that maybe if putting a soft toy there when you need a hug, or like putting a nice novel that you read, putting comfort food there. So making a me table in a way. Now let's move on to affirmations. First affirmation that has popped up is communication, and second is gratitude. Communication card says, wonder how that other person's feeling. Ask them. Wish they knew how you were feeling. Tell them. You have just been drafted into the communication army where there is a strict do, ask, or do tell policy. Speak with kindness and gentleness and reach an understanding. If you don't, assumption will just make asses of everyone, including the person who came up with that aphorism. Gratitude. Today I'm grateful for all the little things, even when the big things suck. There are always plenty of little things I can be at least a little grateful for, like hot showers and music, and the fact that humans invented an internet. And I'm allowed to use it whenever I want to, using fingers and thumbs that do whatever I think them to do at any given moment. Right? So that is the affirmation for you, pile number one. All the very best for this month. It's going to be a roller coaster, and just stay grounded, just stay anchored, and it will all be fine. Until next time, take care. Bye bye. Pile 2, this is going to be your reading. Let's see first what is your tarot cards that has come up for the month of June. I have pulled 6 cards. Now let's see. All right. So first of all, I think you're going to be dealing with a lot of people. I feel like a lot of people are going to play major roles in terms of making decisions in your life. First card tells me that you are actually now in that level where you have understood a lot about your life. So it's like you're transforming. With the transformation, it's also clarity that has come. You're like cutting through bullshit. You're like you know what to entertain and what to entertain, you like and dislike, and you're very vocal about it. So you're going to be putting those boundaries out there, clear cut. There might be some past people contacting you. With that, I also feel like do not get caught up in emotions. Be head than heart this month. Specifically, I would say do not get flown by the emotions. Mm, grounding yourself is very important for you guys. I see a lot of spontaneous travels or a lot of movement for you guys, so it would be quite busy this month. With that, because it's going to be very busy, you'll be feeling that you want your own time. You want to like go to mountains or like go back inside your cave and think through, and that is a good thing. If you can take out time to do, go for it, go for it, because most of the answers that you're looking for are inside, and you'll find it when you are still, when you're at calm, when you are at your safe space. With that, some reflection would be happening in terms of your fears. You'll be confronting yourself, um, and you'll understand that a lot of your inner potential is inside you. And once you have accepted it and accepted yourself fully, you'd feel fully empowered and confident, which is lacking right now. So, some situation might come up, or there's a past reflection that would happen, that you'll understand, okay, I have to conquer this fear now in order to be the best version of myself. And the last but not the least card tells me that um, clear communication is going to happen. Communication is going to be the major focus. Clarity would be your focus this month, or you will get a lot of clarities from past as well. You'll be winning a lot of past battles if you have been in a conflicting situation or debates or something like that, or fights. You'll be conquering it and winning it basically. So that's all great. You guys, if you guys want to, are the ones who wanted to start podcast, then yes, you should definitely. Now let's move on to Oracle deck, Angels and Ancestors Oracle. First card that has popped up is Arrow. Surround yourself with protective energy. Yeah, a lot of arrows. So go move forward, keep moving forward, and surround yourself with protective energy. Basically means is also by strengthening your aura, and that would only happen when you are having stillness in your life as well. So that would really help you to gain that forward momentum. With the next card, it says She Wolf, that says Unleash the Wild Within. Exactly. Love that synchronicity, because you are going to confront your fears and confront your primitive nature, confront your animal within. That would really help you to tap into your energy, because, like I said, everything that you're looking for is inside. Do not hold yourself back. Next is Peacekeeper, which says let go of the need of being right. So that is into very selective situations in your life. If you feel like you're making a decision through ego mind, through by not calculating enough risks, and you're just going for it, and there you need to be a bit careful. Next is traveler. This is move in a new direction. Like I said, there are some travel involved anyway, but it also means changing your perspective somewhere in your life, where you feel that you have, you have come to a dead end. Make sure you change your perspective. Look from above. Look from below. Next is exchange energy to create abundance. Some of you might be doing business. A great month to start business, because the trader card has come. And also make sure that if whatever you're doing, not if not business, and or make sure you're getting your energy exchange back. Do not do things for free, because that's not good for anyone. All right, next move on to Moonology card. It says expect powerful change. So some powerful like transformation is happening. I told from the first card, some major realization, inner realization is coming, and that would reflect in the outer world. The energy is gaining momentum. Yes, like I said, there's a very fast momentum that is there. Busy. It's going to be. Next is your commitment is being tested. So yeah, your commitment is being tested, because that strength card has popped up, and that's what I was saying. Ki, it's that thing you have wished and prayed for getting something, and now you have that. Now what? You know. So that commitment is going to test. You wanted it, now you have it. Now what? Now the last card here in the Moonology deck says you and your loved ones are safe. So if you have been thinking and praying for someone, they are safe. And now let's move on to self care. So, for you, self care that has popped up is chanting, use your hands, and ground yourself. All of it is very like root chakra energy. So, yeah, makes sense because the strength card also did pop up and hermit also pop up. So, root chakra, focus on root chakra. Even I'm wearing red, I just realized. Um, you can search on YouTube, search on Google, YouTube, root chakra things that can help you heal that or just strengthen it. Um, it can be as simple as sitting on the floor when you're eating or sitting on your floor some time of the day you can choose and pick. Just being in touch with the floor can also be one of the practices. Now let's move on to affirmation that has popped up. So affirmation that has popped up is abundance and engagement. Abundance says congratulations. It seems you're due for a little. The little is cut to an infinitely big piece of abundance pie. Feel like you don't deserve it. Knock it off. It's already plated and ready to hit your table. Reluctant to take it? Shut your hole. Abundance pie is big enough to serve everyone, so get your whipped cream ready, unless you're lactose intolerant, and enjoy a well deserved metaphorical dessert. Now, engagement says, today I make the conscious choice to engage with the world in an active way. I'll take a new route and talk to strangers. I will smell flowers and pet dogs and maybe walk around barefoot for a while if I'm not inside a 7-Eleven. At the very least, I'll have a day that's slightly more interesting than average, and at the most, I'll have a startling epiphany or make a friend who will change my life forever. No pressure. So that is the affirmation that popped up, and the last affirmation engagement feels really, really relevant to you guys. So make sure that you try new things, even the same things that you've been doing, try to do it in different ways. That would really, really help you out. So that's it. That was your reading pile number 2. If you liked it, please share, subscribe, like, comment, and it will really help me to make more videos like this, maybe make more longer version of this as well. If you want specific kind of videos, do comment below and let me know, and I will make sure to do that. Until next, pile number 3, this is going to be your June month's reading. Let's see what tarot cards have popped up for you. All right, I was already getting a giddy sort of energy. A lot of things are happening. First card only tells me about that you have been wanting to be in your own shell, in your own cocoon. Maybe you are isolating yourself somewhere. Make sure whatever it is in correct dose, because you don't want to overdose of anything, because overdosing of anything is dangerous. Um, Next card tells me that this month you're celebrating something. If you have been wanting a child, pregnancy is on the card, can be a new beginning in relationships, a family extension, um, emotional fulfillment really nicely, especially related to family, especially related to relationships, especially related to something that you emotionally really wanted. That next card tells me that a lot of opportunities are coming, or you're making a lot of opportunities, and these opportunities would help you grow immensely and push you forward and give you new ideas that you should. If there are new ideas that are coming, definitely take it, go for it. Wear your heart on your sleeves and go forward. Express yourself creatively. Like, you guys are very, very, very talented, I feel like, and you're also the ones, you're like pocket full of sunshines, you know. Wherever you go, you light up the room. It's that energy of yours. Sometimes it gets a bit dim because of your own inner thoughts, but all in all, you are quite out there, happy go lucky kind of people, and you empower people as well. With that, there's one warning, which is to not to move too quickly or speak too quickly. Whatever you're doing, think through and then do. Um, Otherwise, your words or your actions can make or break things. And the last card tells me here that do not be in your mind. And if you're in your mind, then check what kind of thoughts you're indulging in. Do not overthink, do not lose sleep over things, do not think too much of future and past. Try to be in present, okay? Now let's move on to angels and ancestors oracle card for you guys. All right, pile number 3. The first card says Magic Guardian, that says unlock the magic within. Yeah, like I said, you guys are pocket full of sunshines. Channel that, whatever you're doing, think what will my highest being or highest self will do. Um, Second is Hermit, that says retreat and recharge. So yes, you have been getting those feelings where you need small breaks to just retreat and recharge. That's how it started. The reading started like that, which is completely fine. Resting is a discipline. Next card is Autumn, that says release the old and rest. Yeah, release an old and rest, because that's where insomnia and overthinking is coming. Don't indulge in it. Check, maybe get a tattoo, not get a tattoo, maybe tie something on your finger or wear a ring that reminds you that we are not thinking about it. So whenever you think about it, you look at the ring, you know that you have made a promise to yourself that you're not going to think about it. Next is Mother Earth, that says feel loved and comforted. Yes, you are going to be surrounded with love a lot in the month of June. Make sure to savor it. Make sure you absorb it. Do not move to next. What's next? Stay in that moment. And the last oracle here is take care of your needs. So you guys are so sweet. You always go and do things for others but then forget about yourself. So do not do that in the month of June. Do not run yourself dry. Make sure you take care of your needs first. Next is Moonology deck. It says a fiery climax approaches. So some sort of conclusion is coming. Next card is a time for healing. This is a time for you to cater to yourself, heal yourself, retreat when needed, and be in the moment. Next is emotions are running high. You are emotional beings. You are quite sensitive people, but that's your strength as well. So make sure when it is a strength and when it's becoming a burden. The last card that has come up in Moonology deck is a time to give rather than take. Ah, that's ironical. But I think here, time to give rather than take seems to be in a specific situation for someone. Um, but here it also is like you giving yourself that energy and not just running yourself dry. That is also for some. So see what fits for you specifically. Now let's move on to self-care that you should do in the month of June that will help you. First is music, second is read, and third is connect with fire. Interesting. These all things will bring you to present moment through your senses. Now, the last two affirmation cards that has popped up is vitality and friendliness. Vitality says, I'm healthy and vital and strong. My radiant love of life fills me with healthy, vital, and strong cells. Each cell is a warrior. Everyone has its own sword and shield. I dare you to try and penetrate my cellular army. Didn't think so, chump. Friendliness says, whenever I smile, I make someone's day better. What a cool way to buy happiness for free. Today I will remember what an awesome power I hold. I'll take joy in improving lives simply by giving away grins like crazy. Note, in a pinch, money will also work. So that was your reading pile number 3. If you want longer readings, make sure you go ahead, like, share, subscribe, share it with your friends, tell them that uh, there are calendars readings. And if I get 200 subscribers, I will go ahead and make longer tarot videos. I'll put more effort into it. I'll get more decks. And yeah, that's it. If you really want to support me that way by sharing and helping me reach more people. And yeah, that's about it. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Take care.